This is Digital Marketing Fastlane. This podcast will show you how to build, launch, grow, and scale a widely successful online business. Listen to real conversations with proven practical strategies and success stories. You're going to learn how to generate more traffic, more sales, more profit, and customer lifetime value for your online store. Coming to you from the online marketing experts at Voy Media, here's your host, Kevin Urrutia.
Hey everybody, it's Kevin Urrutia here, joined with Eric Philippou for another episode of Digital Marketing Fastlane. We have a very special episode today. It's about why you should start your promotions early during the Q4 season. But first off, let's say hi to Eric. For those that watched last week's episode, you can see that Eric's bookcase is now full of books.
Yeah, we just moved. So
You have a lot of books. How many have you read?
I think half of them are mine, half of them are wife's. I don't know how many of mine I've read.
Where's
I'd say
.com
about half of
Secrets?
mine. Oh, that's on my desk, actually.
Nice.
That's still my mouse pad.
Glossy one? Or
The glossy one?
is that kind of glossy
I'm
or
not sure. I don't have another one for comparison, so I can't tell.
Okay. Let's start off with today's episode. And today we look at this company called Shynasty and really show you an example of a company that's doing stuff that we're doing for a lot of the brands we're working with, and also the company that Eric's working on with too.
The main point about this is we see them and some other really high-profile brands doing a lot of early holiday ads. And right now it's October, I think, 9th. Prime Day is around the corner. And if you look at early Prime Day deals, you'll see Amazon's running Google ads for holiday gift guides. They're already talking about holiday gifts. So the holiday shopping season, they're basically starting way earlier than Black Friday. This episode, we want to really talk about basically the holiday season from a holiday shopping standpoint is going to be starting much earlier this year. And this is a brand that's doing a really smart move preparing for that. It's kind of the nature of their brand too. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of ways you can be doing that too. This is just a great example of a brand who makes phenomenal creatives, really high profile brand doing it.
This is also more of a little bit of a mindset too, because look at all this stuff. That means they've done all their creatives maybe 2-3 months ago. They were planning for this during Q3 because they have a lot of photo shoots, they have a lot of video shoots. Most people listening to right now, it's planning the content is one part, but then it's also the post editing, the post production, the ad editing. As anybody knows, that also takes time. It's not like we just filmed a video and now we run the ads. No, you have to get everything right. I think just the nature of advertising, holidays are getting earlier and earlier every single year. This is also something to think about too, as your consumers know this. Consumers now are not buying because they know that, hey, within a few weeks, I'm going to wait. And it's funny because I actually saw this from one of my friends' posts on Instagram. She was saying, I'm waiting for basically the products to go on sale until I buy something. Consumers are just thinking about this. That's probably why you see results pretty badly this month. Consumers are not buying anything.
Absolutely. Plus, you have the election happening. We saw a 60% increase in CPMs month over month from October to September. There's a lot of factors. You have to take it very seriously right now and be very aggressive in testing. And so this is a good example. There you have a lot of ads. This is a lot like a lot of the other brands we look at. They have, I think, a few hundred ads right now, all different styles, testing a lot. And I was very impressed at how they do controversy, the level of production quality they have. It seems like they have a lot higher production quality than a lot of the other D2C brands we look at. And this is really cool. And their whole brand is based around humor and stuff. It's really good that they're using that a lot.
Yeah, the whole brand's pretty funny.
They have holiday themed. Their whole brand is about holiday themed items. They have things for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. And those are really interesting, those earlier holidays before Christmas. Even things like Veterans Day. I don't know if you would buy things for Thanksgiving, but they are good ways to kind of test out what might work for the Christmas time. That's interesting. Yeah, obviously these ads are hilarious.
Yeah, and, why this what? For the ball hammocks?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
If you click there, one of the holiday landing pages, it goes even further. They obviously put a lot of thought into this. So we can look at, they have a collections page of all these holidays. That's probably what you're landing on right now.
Sorry, this music is playing.
You can just exit out of the library and go back to it.
Sometimes audio just doesn't stop.
right here, before you click anything, this is something I saw was interesting a few minutes ago before the podcast. They're going really aggressive for the email capture up front, especially pre-holiday time. They're going to be doing huge email pushes around holiday time, even more aggressive with email capture. I wouldn't be surprised if they're less aggressive during the actual holiday shopping, late November, early December. But this is a really smart tactic to do right now. Build that email list, do campaigns, even if a sale is coming campaign.
Yeah.
This is just a good tactic in general. And it's a pretty, get $10 for free. It's very simple, but it also looks nice.
Very simple, $10.
And it did say offer valid for items over $30, which that's just an interesting kind of harmless condition you can add to any kind of discount you give in general, just to ease the pain of any discount you're giving.
It's interesting because their products are pretty expensive. So what's $30?
Yeah.
Very interesting thing to put there. The Millennial Snowflake. These are pretty good, actually. Kind of want one.
A lot of pop culture stuff. These are kind of very funny. And I can see someone buying this. I'm not going to endorse their product.
They have a lot of
You
items.
can see how they have product market fit and they grow a lot because very funny. If you go to a lot of Christmas parties, people are going to comment on it.
Oh, they have your own pack. Build your own boxer packs. It's interesting.
This brand is really smart in how they do things.
This is pretty cool. I like this. I've never seen this before. You see this, Eric? Save 1, you save nothing. 2, you save 5%. 3, you save 10%. I wonder what plugin this is. This is actually really cool. I kind of want to know what they're using.
Can you look at their source code and find that out at all or no?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
These things are so crazy. These boxers. What is this?
Gifts and things that they get people for fun. You can see why they're going especially aggressive now, because this is kind of something you need to have in time for December if you're the consumer, but maybe Christmas or something later December, you don't need it as much.
I think this might be something custom. Damn, this is pretty cool though. I think for this episode, something quick, it's really about thinking about the holidays, you starting it early and then going from there.
We're looking at that interesting upsell.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how they're doing this.
It is a smart way to increase your average order value and just sell more product, maybe move inventory.
Let's get somewhere here.
So right now, Kevin's looking at the source code.
It's really hard sometimes. This is Shopify though. Because if you use to Shopify, you see it. It's referenced so many times.
If anyone in the comments section knows what that is, go ahead and comment it.
I think it's something custom, honestly. Yeah, a lot of custom stuff is on here because you could see stuff is commented out. I remember coding and we would just add comments to remove stuff. Okay, I couldn't find it. Let's see.
You want to look at something like Amazon Prime Day, early Prime Day deals, just look at what that kind of stuff is and get an idea of what niches might be impacted on Black Friday.
Where? Which ones?
Maybe on Amazon. Just Google Amazon Prime Day.
Obviously, everybody knows that Amazon's now going to be on the 13th to 14th. It's crazy to think that Amazon is starting early. The reason why they're doing it is because they want to capture the money before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you go to the stores. This is something that you need to be thinking about too. This is why every holiday is starting earlier and earlier, because everybody wants to beat each other out.
There's a finite number of gifts that you're going to be getting for your family and loved ones. And just starting earlier, you're going to be just beating the competition that way and being the first on people's radar. The times I've purchased things, these impulse buys, they're things where, oh, I don't know what to get so-and-so yet, but this just gave me the idea. This is the perfect.
This random thing looks good. Cool. It's on sale and it kind of looks interesting. Let me go get it, right? That's the mentality people think about when they were getting it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot of these electronics.
Electronics are always big, yeah.
The reason why you want to pay attention to this is because your niche could be completely impacted by this. If you sell something very similar to what is going to be a Prime Day deal, and a lot of that target audience already bought it on Prime Day and you're planning a big Black Friday thing, that can have a huge impact on your sales. Huge part of your market is just already purchased from now. things you can do from now is just kind of get an idea of maybe email your people, email your audience, do ads, just kind of build anticipation for your deal. Maybe people would hold out, maybe straight up offer a deal from now. That's kind of what we're doing over at Upsy. I think a lot of the Voy Media brands we're starting next week. We're launching basically holiday ads or pre-holiday ads.
You guys are launching next week your holiday stuff, Eric?
I think we're pretty much ready. Campaigns have been scheduled. They've been in Ads Manager for a few days now. They're pretty much going to be active next week.
Same for us here. That's sort of, I guess, it for today. Key points is get your holiday ads up. It's starting earlier and earlier. And if possible, think about maybe doing your own deal or a day that you can sort of promote your own products.
Another little silver lining actually in this is because maybe it's on people's minds earlier and earlier, it gives you more opportunity to test, see what's going to work. And with real holiday shoppers, maybe if it's too early, not a lot of people are, and the most of the people are shopping in late November, early December, you might have some really good test data and winning creatives by then. So you just make the most of that late November period.
I definitely have time to test and get all that data that you have and use it up. That's kind of today's episode.
Yeah, it's a short one today, but it's short and sweet and it's very urgent.
Definitely urgent. I think getting the promos right, so urgent. Getting the holidays up, so urgent. And honestly, if you guys can do a bundle like that image that we just saw, that's a great idea. I think they executed it really well. Everything on the website's actually pretty good. People should copy it. It's actually my first time seeing that website. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe to us on iTunes, and also leave a comment if you know the plugin that they're using on YouTube. We'll see you guys next week. And we just published a new episode, so listen to it on iTunes. Bye.
This week's episode of Digital Marketing Fastlane was brought to you by the performance marketing experts at Voy Media. Join us again next time as we'll be bringing you more tips, techniques, and know-how to make your online business the very best that it can be. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, we'd love to hear them on Twitter at Voy Media. Thank you.